Alright, so I'm about to shield drop right here after the landing leg, but you'll see the frame data. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 6 frames of landing leg for Bowser, as we know, because he's a big chonker. Which we can also reduce with down air landing. And I believe Nair land, I can't quite remember that one, but I know down air works to reduce like, what, 2 frames or something? So anyway, from frame 6 to frame 7 is going to be shield, because shield is 1 frame. And on the next frame, shield drop activates. So this is frame 2. So because of this, frame 3, your shield, now you're going through the platform. So you can now double jump. So I'll show you what that looks like. So again, just to show you again, to go over the frame data again, just real quick before I show you the actual demonstration. We're gonna land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames of landing leg, right? Then 7 is the shield, frame 8, frame 9, 10. There's our double jump. So we're already in the air, and this is where we can begin to hold our jump arc for maybe holding back and go for the edge cancel fair on the right side, or we can hold back and then drift back forward to edge cancel forwards on the left side. The world is your oyster here. It's all about where you started the shield drop, double jump, and also where you're holding on the stick. So yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. You see just kind of rocking back and forth here with the double jumps. And that's where you'll be utilizing the edge cancel, or that's where I utilize the edge cancels the most, is just from those kind of trajectories. And the whole playstyle revolves around Bowser's double jump, because as we know, his legs and tail, the game still thinks they're tucked inside his shell during those double jump. So like when they come out of the shell for like, I can't remember, like a frame or two, or I'm not sure how long that is. But anyway, it reduces our hitbox just a little bit, which is nice because Bowser's already so massive. So this gives us a little bit of like more of a pancake type of hurt box, and you can kind of avoid more things this way, just barely. And because of the weird little like hurt box manipulations with like back air and down air itself, and just certain like moves like that kind of utilize the shell and keep him in like these weird positions, you can kind of like avoid a lot more attacks. And I think I already mentioned it, but just to say it again, the whole idea here is to just kind of make things as unpunishable as possible. And with Bowser, you know, we want every little bit of that we can get. So just reducing the end leg on moves is huge. And that's kind of like the whole idea, is that I'm trying to put these forward airs, these down airs, these back airs, the nairs, whatever it is, I'm trying to put them in positions that are favorable for me, where I can gain a positional advantage, or simply punish an opponent. Like I'll double jump and try to have them whiff something, and I'll punish when I'm coming back down with the edge canceled aerial. But I want to have as little possible frames of them to punish me as it can be helped. Because you can do like a downer into fair, that'll connect a lot of times. You can do certain things to continuously cover yourself, or just simply waveland, you know, continue your movement. But that's the idea. Just making yourself as unpunishable as possible, utilizing Bowser's double jump. And the neat little mix with double jump itself is up B, because one, if you're shielding on the platform, you have access to up B, obviously, because you're in shield. And you can like spin off plat to ledge, spin off just center stage, spin off somewhere else, whatever. But you can also do aerial up B. And when you do an aerial up B, it looks similar to the starting frames of double jump. So you can actually use that to get to the other platform, or potentially go for like some sort of multi-hit combo, you know, like something Sinet might do. I've been using it a lot actually. It's like you'll get like the small little hits of up B from underneath, just barely poking them. And you can kind of chain that into like an up tilt sometimes, or an F tilt sometimes, or you can float across the platform to the other platform and then like shield drop fair. And if they choose to try to drop on you, the fair will cover just above you as well. So there's like a neat little mix there with up B as well with the double jump. So that might be another way you can kind of like go about like utilizing this and thinking about where to place it, is that your double jump and up B can kind of be a mix on their own. And since double jump will have such reduced frames of jump squat, because of shield drop, then you can kind of get away with more actions, and you can always just shield drop. You can always just go below the platform. So you have kind of like this little circuit you can always be running. So yeah. Alright, so just to show you what it might look like with some other characters. So yeah, I hope this helped at least a little bit. Of course, remember, these are from double jump, and I also only showcased from landing, just because to add a more practical sense to this, since if you're going to be trying it, you'll be double jumping a lot, aka landing a lot, aka you need to know about those landing leg frames. But you can do it from standing shield, which is much faster. So if you're just on the platform already, that'll be a faster option, and then your normal mix will just be to regular shield drop or wave land. So yeah, I hope this helped out at least a little bit, just to give you a little bit of an idea on like where you can kind of be placing some of these things. And the real trick to all of this is really just your movement. So I'll give you a little bit of the secret Cine sauce. All right, all y'all watching, but for you, Sunrise, since you requested this, it's all about your movement. I'm just trying to put these things in the places that I already want to be moving. That's going to be the best for me to continue my momentum and like give me the best movement circuit I can have, essentially. I just want to move around the stage and schmoove, dude. So by adding these hitboxes in place there, I'm creating more threats. And melee is 90% movement, and 10% a lot of other things. So yeah, just think about where you want to be and how you want to move, and start to add some of that stuff in there, some of the sauce.